Welcome back, guys, to another episode of City Skylines. This will be episode 5. Um, yeah, as you can see, we are doing, um, it's anybody's guess at this point. um, of course, in the last episode, we did kind of get some, garbage, landfills kind of going on in here. We got 5 right here that we put in, and of course everybody still is being ungrateful about all the garbage. So we're gonna have to continue adding more. So let's quickly do that. So we're gonna knock down those power lines right there, and we're gonna start emptying them. Oh, never mind. Stop emptying. Okay. And emptying is finished. Okay. So now everybody should stop being ungrateful at that point. In the last episode, we also kind of, it really came together looking nice. The little redneck settlement back here. I know there's not a shit ton of trees like I wanted. Woodland Street, that fits real nice. I wanted it to look a little bit more like a redneck settlement, like it was supposed to be. Butler Street, that fits pretty okay, I guess. Yeah, Peters Street. Of course, we don't really have any houses out this way yet, except for right here. And of course, these people have to smell the shit right here. All the trash and whatnot. So, they can continue to be ungrateful as they please. As ungrateful as they please. So what we're gonna do, we do have a high demand for residential, so we are going to continue zoning and expanding. So what we're gonna do here is we are gonna continue adding some low density residential, and we're gonna try to fill this area up as much as we can, because we don't want to just leave this half-assed. Of course, I did that with every other residential area. Kind of looks half-assed, and we got some demand for commercial, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm just gonna kind of fill up this area right here, just in case, people would rather work closely with their buddies. They can smoke blunts, in one of these parking lots here. They can complain about the garbage piling up at the drugstore while they're shooting up heroin and fucking smoking blunts and shit. And they can go shop for clothing as much as they want. And then after that, they can go look for organic foods, because who doesn't like organic foods? I don't really eat organic foods that much, to be quite honest. And yep, garbage is still piling up, so of course. Alrighty, we're gonna have to empty it into that one, which is what we are doing. Okay. And of course, our budget panel should be saying that let's try to raise the budget real quick on these. So we're gonna get 13 across. Of course, it's not entirely necessary at this point. We're maxed out on everything except for unique buildings. Unfortunately, it does seem like garbage is still piling up, and of course that's causing everybody and it's just causing everybody to just want to leave. So, let's see here. We should get a high school, because we do have an elementary school right there, and we put that in the last episode. So what we're gonna do is we are going to put it right... Do Do I want to put it right there? Because I don't want to knock down any houses, but... Alright, so we can put it right there. So it looks like, okay. Even though it doesn't really fit into the redneck settlement. Kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. This is a high school, but we're going to rename it to Redneck High. So instead of Ungrateful High, where everybody goes to get high, Redneck High is where all the people with, all the like-minded patriots with all the flags on their trucks are going to go there and they're going to get high as well, but they're going to be doing it not necessarily on the park benches, or well, not park, but like the benches out back. It's these little things. Benches like that right there. They can get high right there, or they can sit out front in their trucks that have flags on the back of them, and yeah, they can get high right there. Yeah. Alrighty. Looks like we're doing okay right now. Of course, the demand for residential is, wow. They're still not doing anything about it. I just don't understand why. It doesn't make sense to me. It's like Hillary running for president. Like, why? Just fucking why? But yeah, we got a couple more turbines. So, garbage, landfill usage, total is, oh wait, multiple problems, 100% full. I empty building into another facility. Okay, so empty into another facility then. Is there... I don't get it. So crime rate is very low. Well, yeah, crime rate's pretty low. High school availability, you got elementary school availability, they're both good. We have not unlocked the university just yet, but transport, no. I think what we should do is add some parks and plazas, because God forbid, you know, everybody's so ungrateful. Boo-hoo, we don't have any fucking parks. Like, shut the fuck up, please. Small playground. Do we want a small playground? We might want to get a large playground going on in here, because, of course, it's going to be a lot of neighborhood kids. Gonna knock down a few houses right there. I think that looks nice. Yeah. And it's right next to, you know, some of the commercial and some of the industrial. So, when some of the impoverished mommy and daddies can go to work and they can just leave their child at the playground, and of course there's always that one dude in a white cargo van with free candy painted on the side that's just gonna stroll on by, like this van right here. He's just kind of parked off to the side here, even though he's not a rapist. Oh wait, never mind, he's not parked. I had it on pause. Anyway, more green energy. Yep, I love green energy. I also love blue energy. But yeah, let's get a dog park kind of going on in this area to kind of suppress the effects of the garbage and everything. I think it would fit really nicely, like right here. Oh wait, well we just kind of took down a spot. Of course, we're gonna need large playground for all the, I wanted to say brother mothers, but it's more sister wives and whatnot. Let's see here how good that affects them. I would get a Japanese garden in there, but it's a little bit too, I don't know. But let's get a carousel going on in here. Gonna have to knock down something. Of course, here we go. Yeah, we could put it right here at the edge, you know. I think that's okay. Yeah, there we go. They got lots of leisure. This entire town has a lot of leisure, you know. even though it doesn't really even look like it. Looks like a bunch of fucking Pokestops. Ungrateville Pokestops. Yeah, of course garbage is piling up. You guys... Oh my god. Let me see some of the policies. Let me... Parks and Recreation. Land value. Yep. Smoking ban. We definitely need recycling. We don't need a pet ban. Of course, that's still kind of... I don't know who would ever enact a pet ban. That's just like a city just without pets. Of course, we need smoke detectors distribution because, of course, God forbid, one of these buildings is once again gonna freaking burn down and catch a couple more buildings on fire as well. Water and power usage, I think we're okay on. Recreational use, of course, we could use that and boost our city a little bit more. Slightly increased tax income, moderately increased tourism, slightly reduced crime rate, increases police budget by 15%. Free public... we could do free public transport. We're definitely trying to kind of get everybody going in here. And now they're all complaining about taxes. So we're going to raise it back down to 12. Yeah. Now let's see how that handles. Of course, all the taxes are too high for industrial, at least. Oh no, that's... Yep, that's industrial. So what we are going to do is we are going to lower it back down to 12% tax. So, oh, no more room. Alright, no more room for all that shit. Even though they got plenty of room right around here. They got room right here. They got room right here. Anyway, so... I cannot wait until we expand over there, because we definitely are going to expand. Congratulations, beautiful city won the most attractive city award. That's a load of shit. Biggest load of shit. We got some dead people here waiting for transport, so we're definitely going to get a cemetery. Our first cemetery. Oh wait, no, not even our first. I'm an idiot. We do have Dead Man's Paradise going on over here. So we're going to get a cemetery kind of going in a peaceful area. We're going to knock down a few houses, though, which is something I really don't want to do. But unfortunately, we're going to have to. So, yeah. Yeah. I really don't know if I want to... Man. Seems like a really peaceful area, but at the same time, I just don't want to knock down all these houses. Oh, never mind. We became a big town, so now we have new taxation policies. We got level 5 unique buildings and metros. We can expand. An educational boost. We got high density residential, commercial, and we got office zones. We've unlocked a tax raise for low density residential, so we can start raising the taxes a little bit. So this is really looking out good for us. An incineration plant, we finally got that, so nobody can keep complaining about trash piling up. We unlocked the university, which is also very good. So what we're gonna quickly do, unfortunately we don't have a crematorium just yet, so we're gonna get another. Let me see how empty building into another facility. Let me see. Of course, we're gonna definitely just get one kind of going over here. You know, just that way they could be under the windmill and get chopped up and whatnot. I think that's a good spot. And you know, you have dead people sushi just kind of laying on the ground when you walk in. You go to pay respects to your dead uncle who fought in World War II. Or well, grandfather. I'm not sure about uncle, but anyway. You go to pay respects to one of your family members who fought in World War II, and you walk right in immediately. The first thing that you step on once you walk in the gate is just sushi, and then you pick it up. You're like, oh my god, sushi. Sushi's fucking delicious, and you eat that shit, and it turns out to be your fucking grandfather, uncle, brother, uncle, sister, wife, kind of like over there in the redneck settlement. I do love the visual blur, the draw distance or whatever it is that that's kind of output on this game when you're kind of far away. It's really nice, to be quite honest, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to help with frame rates. I'm pretty sure they call it anti-aliasing, but then again, I'm an idiot, so take that with a grain of salt. So this is done unfilling, so we're gonna fill it back up with all the blunts and the unused blunts and needles and shit that everybody's done using, and nobody wants to use any of them. I think this looks kind of nice, to be quite honest. This is really beautiful. Got a little garden kind of going on the outside too, kind of on the edge on that cliff, which does not look incredibly nice, but at the same time, we're gonna quickly fix that. We could quickly. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just that way it looks a little bit better. So let's see how that looks now. Of course, it still looks a little bit weird, but it looks a lot better now, to be quite honest. So they can go and set the botanical garden on fire while they smoke their blunts and whatnot. And then right after the entire thing burns down, the propellers might miss, or at least chip the front, but it'll fall down and just straight up, you know, just cut everybody up into little bits and pieces of sushi. So what do we got going on here? Fine fashions, not enough raw materials. Well, I am so goddamn sorry to hear that. We could expand out here, and we could get some spots going in. Yeah, that looks great. That really does look good, to be quite honest. But, yeah, we could expand out to here. And, oh, man. See, to be quite honest, this is still pretty bad, but it's a lot better looking than what it was before I enacted that truck ban, that heavy traffic ban. Because it was, if you guys remember, traffic was out to, like, here. And, of course, it was sitting really still here. And, God forbid, anybody wanted to, you know, actually, yeah. Anybody actually wanted to use any of the things. And wow, Ungrateful Street actually expanded out into, and I noticed it a little bit later on, but I did actually end up taking down some of those original buildings. Oh man, this looks nice here, especially with the sun here. Oh, taxes are too high, supposedly. Taxes too high, okay. That's a load of crap, though. You guys are in such a nice city, but yet. But then again, I don't know. It's really stupid. Taxes are too high. Well, then don't fucking live here. You know? Stop emptying. Okay, so it's at 65%, so we don't have to worry about it just yet. We are going to get rid of some of these buildings that are kind of destroying the scenario. I hope I don't destroy any buildings that don't need to be destroyed, that is. Ah, man. I hate having to go through here and sometimes and destroy all these buildings. It's just a building genocide with, well, when it comes to this city, it's just straight up I'm Hitler, and these buildings, man, I'm just straight up obliterating all of them. Building is emptying, 75% full. Okay, and while they unload all that shit, the residents here, instead of going over to the high school, they can also, you know, come next door or whatever. Oh man, the way this guy was parked. Going to Carousel Park. Owner is William Reed. He's an uneducated senior. So yeah. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, look at these guys. They're all just sitting here. They're all smoking blunts and getting high. You know, medium wealth senior. So, what is that, middle class or whatever? Yep, I already knew that I could do office zones. So let's kind of keep on expanding out here. So we're going to do that, and we're going to get the incineration plant, which is something that we've been really needing for a long time. Of course, they're unhappy about it, but why wouldn't they be unhappy? Instead of quality appliances, we're going to get it, we're going to rename it to ungrateful appliances, because they're ungrateful about, you know, what they sell. Or at least they're ungrateful about the fact that, you know, we're sitting there burning dead people, you know. Okay. Alrighty. And of course all the trees are dead here, so, yeah. Low wealth senior, low wealth adult, well-educated young adult, finally somebody. And he works at a drugstore too, the super pharmacy. I'm not sure where that is, because we've got a million buildings in this damn city. So, what we can do now, and we got M&H clothing is on fire, so, of course, no, not health. We need a fire station going on here. We are going to knock down a few buildings. 2 or 3 buildings, but of course. Okay, fire engines in use. None currently. Let's open the budget panel. So we're good. We're like maxed out. Like, let's go, people. Is it that hard? Anyway, let's see what the problem is here. Fancy boutique. Not enough educated workers. My cat was just saved by a smoke detector. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get more... We're gonna get a university actually going on in here. Possibly in this area, so that way, you know, all these morons can get educated on how to get high. But I'm trying to find a proper spot. I don't want to knock down a shit ton of houses just to get somebody, a couple people educated. You know what I mean? I want people to be educated, but I don't want them to be like knocking motherfuckers down. So what we're gonna do is, okay, we could get it kind of going in here, right here. So let's see how we're doing on electricity availability. We're doing okay still. No need to, you know, complain. No need to fix anything. So, what do we got here? Some rocks. They're just out in the middle of the nowhere. Wow. But yeah, let's see here. Not enough workers, so... Surprisingly, we might need to build more residential in this area. Either way, you know, we need to get it anyway. Of course, we're going to get this road, and we're going to curve it off into here. Of course, it doesn't look 100%. Actually, I think it looks okay. It does curve up, and curves kind of like a racetrack, to be quite honest. I'm not sure if that's just me. Or for, I don't know. Just, people can, you know, people don't have to take that turn too hard, because they're gonna overturn and they're gonna go right into the they're gonna go right into the Underhill residence, and they're above the hill, so that doesn't make any sense why they're called the Underhill residence. They got their ET looking ass house. I don't remember much about that house from the movie E.T., but yeah, I don't know, these people might be their savior right here. The, not Winston Clark, fuck him. The Belmont residents, they might end up being saviors, because instead of taking out their fence, or well, their hedge, more like, they might not even go down here, and this might even help, too. The fact that it dips down like that, and then it has to sharply go up. It might go up into the Belmont residence, and they might be the next victims of the of truckers that choose to screw off and pretty much put everybody else's lives in danger. But of course, truckers are not really those kinds of people, to be quite honest. I know a lot of truckers, and they're very good people. I feel like it's a really good profession to really get into. You know, if that's your sort of thing, to be quite honest. And apparently we have a dead person at the carousel park, supposedly, that's waiting for transport. Okay, so medical. We're gonna need a crematorium, so that way people can, even though it's already over here, you know, we're gonna definitely need crematorium kind of going around here, because God forbid these people need their sister wives and shit to be mourned. So, do we need a road going like that? I don't know if we do. Here we go. There we go. And of course, it's kind of screwing off right there. You know, it wouldn't even let me kind of curve it in as good. So of course, couldn't fit as many people. So, alrighty. We're gonna leave some space here for, you know, kind of getting everything. Oh, wow. Let's see how that looks. Does that look okay? I think we'll just get a straight road going on there. That looks awful. Like, these people that do the construction, I could only imagine, you know, they're like, oh, is this guy high or some shit? Is he actually, like, making us build these roads while he's high? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wait. Oh, so that's all I can really do in terms of that. So, we're gonna get some water going through here. Here we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. And there we go. And we're gonna kind of connect the water up to allow for availability. So, and unfortunately we cannot, oh, we can add a wind turbine right here, and we can get possibly some power lines going through here. There we go. I kind of wanted to connect up with some other power lines, but it doesn't look like that's going to be a huge possibility. I don't want it to be in the middle of the street like that, though. But unfortunately, that's what it looks like it's going to be, so we're going to get our first set of high-density residential. And all the hippies are going to be living in high-rises and shit. I'm sure that'll be fun for them. You know, hippie high-rises and shit. You know, they just... They don't even care. They're ungrateful as well. They're gonna be, Let me think here. I never know what I'm gonna say next. That's my problem. Basically, the hippies are gonna live in high rises, and especially right here, they're gonna be. Oh, let's see here. The Oak residence. Professor Oak has moved his operations. Let's see how he's doing. Let me try to find his street. Kathleen Street. Let me know if you guys see it at all, but you guys, this isn't live, so. Professor Oak, yep, here we go. I was looking all the way down here. Professor Oak, Memorial Street, he took his laboratory and, yep, he kind of moved his operations down here. So, down here to the hippie high-rises we go. And it's starting to really look good down here on Elizabeth Street. Elizabeth with an S instead of a Z, because a Z is just a... Is a Z just a backwards S? Yeah, it basically is, I think. Something like that, anyhow. Oh, and we got ourselves... Yep. Ambulance. And it's responding to a call at the Heather residence, so let's follow. Yeah, there we go. And of course it's swinging from side to side for God knows whatever fucking reason. The citizens are sick, and they're bringing a what looks to be a dead person into the back of the ambulance. It doesn't matter now because, you know, that person's probably dead. And they're bringing him to Professor Oak's laboratory to do some drugs, so that way they can get back to their old selves. So let's see what's going on here. The organic food market. Oh, not enough educated workers, of course. There's never enough educated workers. So, the hippies, this high-rise looks beautiful right here, you know. Too bad we can't get a canal going through here. I did experiment with a canal recently, because I've been playing this game a little bit on my own free time. And of course, I haven't been uploading much. But, yeah, I did get a canal going through one of my cities, and it just did not look great. Because the water level was just so low, and, you know... I'm not really experienced at this game, so... man, look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is some, you know... that you'd expect if we, I don't know. So we're gonna get, actually, we could get a Japanese garden going on in here. Well, we can't put it next to them. It's either one or the other. Of course. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Let me see how that makes it look. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's gonna start upgrading their hippie high-rises. So, wow. And there's a lot of Pokestops along the way, so we got lots of leisure, we got some hippie high-rises, we got hippie low-rises, the woodland residents, Concord residents, the let's call them the Chrysler, because I'm pretty sure that's a Chrysler. Yeah. Chrysler, Concord residents. So, Chester residents, and they got the park. The park actually looks really beautiful there. I think it looks really nice. I think this whole area looks really good. Of course, it is right next to an area where there's a bunch of like dead trees and shit, so Slender Man gonna get you. But yeah, I think we got a good thing going here. So, wow, look at this city. Let's go into a nice nighttime view. Wow, this looks beautiful. So, all right, I guess I'm gonna wrap the episode up here, and let's see if we can get like a good view of this city. Can we? please. Anyhow, I think that's a little bit better. You have a nice view of the lake here. It's all polluted, and God knows, oh my god, it's mostly polluted over here. There's like that little stretch right here that's not even polluted, but it's getting there. Don't you guys worry. We have more pollution on the way. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, you know. Or if you didn't like it, I don't know. Be ungrateful, I don't give a shit. Be sure to subscribe for more, and I'll leave a link to the description below for Hunter Gaming's channel. Once again, because he's just a great YouTuber. He's doing constant uploads. You know, he's playing Until Dawn. He's playing Hunter. You know, he's playing some hunting simulator. But you know, it's a really nice thing that Hunter Gaming has going on. As well as this entire city, we have a beautiful thing going on here, and the sun's coming up, so we're gonna get ourselves prepped for that. Wow, look at this. So if you guys enjoyed the video, you know, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, thanks, guys.